This is Bold Projections. We're making educated guesses. Lauren Shahade alongside
at least one
our
of us
college,
is.
yeah, educated guesses, I say, in quotes. College football producer Jay Derendarz, touchdown radio host Gino Torretta, and I know there's already a disagreement in the Fiesta Bowl.
Of course.
May it start.
In the Fiesta Bowl, this is the way I see it. First of all, the Big 12 champ is locked to the Fiesta Bowl unless they're in the national championship game. So I pick Oklahoma here to face TCU. Although, Gina, I really wanted to put Nebraska here.
You want to, and you know what? You're dead wrong in the whole thing. I picked Oklahoma going to the title game from the start, so I'm still saying Oklahoma's going to the title game. The Fiesta Bowl is going to be the BCS Bowl game people want to watch the least because West Virginia from the Big East Conference is going to be the representative playing against TCU.
I have West Virginia somewhere else, but
well, we have to put them
somewhere.
somewhere.
I know.
All right, and we'll get into West Virginia in just a little bit, but now we're going to talk about Boise State in the Rose Bowl because you don't think they're going to lose, but you don't think they're going to go to the title game.
Right, and that's the other thing. In the Rose Bowl, my Big Ten champion will be in the title game, so they have to get a replacement team. They'll take Boise State undefeated versus Pac-10 champions Oregon.
You picked good there.
I know, you like that one.
I agree with you here. I think Boise State, they're not going to move up any higher. And, I mean, to be honest, as these schedules get harder, they might even get jumped in the polls.
But, Gino, you and I talked about Nevada being a test for them there at the end of the season.
But one test does not make a season.
That is
true.
true.
So, you know, Virginia Tech, I mean, not really a true test. I think Oregon State played them pretty well this week. We'll see how good they are. But I think they're middle of the pack in the Pac-10.
All right, let's talk about the Orange Bowl. Pits the ACC champ against the Big East. So maybe Miami against what it looks like right now, West Virginia.
Yeah, like I said, like Gino said, unfortunately the Big East team has to go somewhere. West Virginia is the best guess. I mean, I can't put UConn, Rutgers, or Pitt in any of these games. So I say they go to the Orange Bowl versus Miami, the ACC champions.
Well, I like 50% of this. Miami showed they're in a class of the Atlantic Coast Conference. They should win the ACC. But I'm going to pick Florida. The Gators are going to go play Miami because the Orange Bowl has a pick in front of the Fiesta Bowl. They're going to pick the hometown matchup, the hated rivalry between the Gators and the Hurricanes. They are not taking West Virginia over Florida.
They're going to be forced to take West Virginia because Florida's not going to be eligible.
We'll see.
Let me ask you a quick question. How do you think the Orange Bowl would feel if it has NC State versus Rutgers?
That'll be a good one.
That's a good Thursday night game.
I guess that'll take away the Fiesta Bowl, the West Virginia TCU
matchup. Hey, we're talking about Florida. Let's go to another SEC team that Jay Derendarz says has a cakewalk schedule. Basically, we're talking about Auburn.
I told you. I was a little scared this week, but I'm sticking with them. Auburn in the Sugar Bowl because I have my SEC champ in the national title game. They take an at-large team. Nebraska, again, if Nebraska is in the Fiesta, then Oklahoma here.
You're 50% right. Nebraska, I love. They're the at-large team, but you can't take Auburn. There's no way. Alabama will go to this game. You have two SEC Western teams in BCS bowl games. How does that work? And by the way, they do play the Iron Bowl. You know that team called Alabama? They play Auburn at the last game of the regular season.
Here's how it happens. Auburn goes undefeated until the last game of the season. They lose to Alabama. They're still ranked in the top 10.
So Arkansas and LSU are no match?
No, write it down.
Write it down right now? You were sweating South Carolina?
No, write it down.
Unbelievable. Gino says he's 50% right. He's also 50% right, according to Gino, in the national championship game.
Right. Again, like I said, I'm not going to change my pick. I think Alabama, SEC champ, Ohio State, Big Ten champ. I know Gino agrees with me. Ohio State is probably the easiest pick here. They're not going to lose.
Well, Ohio State's got the easiest schedule so far the rest of the season, and they are the class of the conference. Pryor has just put an unbelievable season so far together. The question mark is, can he be consistent throwing the ball? But I pick Oklahoma in the title game. Hey, we're just hard-headed. We don't know where the dominoes are going to fall. But I'm picking Oklahoma, and I'm sticking with them.
Let me ask you this, Gino. Who does Alabama lose to that makes them not go into the title game? Could it be Florida next weekend?
I think it could be Florida. I mean, Florida, I think with Trey Burton, I mean, he showed some flashes. I think that makes that spread offense better. So I think Florida's got definitely a chance against Alabama. But that's the thing with the SEC. You don't know. It's almost like between Florida, between Auburn, between Alabama, it's almost like a toss of a coin there. Right. I think any one of those teams could win head-to-head matchups.
A toss of a coin reminds you of something else. Maybe this video.
I think that's what they did.
It's all a toss of a coin. For Gino Torretta and Jay Derendarz, I'm Lauren Shahade. We'll see you next week.